Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, on behalf of the Association of Bank of Republic of Kazakhstan, allow me to welcome all the guests and the participants of the FinTech Summit in Istanbul 2023. And wish I successful works. I would especially like to welcome the sponsors and the honored guests of this event, as well as the organization on this event, represented by the Association Banks of Turkey and the Association of Banks of Azerbaijan, and express my special gratitude to them for the invitation. Dear participants, looking through the agenda in this summit and the users' discourse here, I would like to say that all of them, in one way or another, are also present in the agenda for the development of Kazakhstan's financial system. Today, we state that number of users of banks' online services continues to grow in Kazakhstan. Mobile banking is one of the most important tools of the financial system in Kazakhstan today. In recent years, this sector has been actively developing due to the improvement of technology and the increased interest of users in the convenience and the accessibility of financial services. Mobile applications of banks in Kazakhstan have become an integral part of people's daily lives, providing a wide range of services, from paying bills and transfers to investing and monitoring financial condition. Banks have actively investing in the development and improvement of applications, making them more convenient, secure, and functional. As of December 1st of this year, according to Google Play, the most popular mobile application in the field in finance is the application from Kaspi KZ. The second place was taken by the Halyk mobile application from Halyk Bank. The top three best is closed by the mobile application Home Credit Bank, online bank. By the way, all basic services are available to the bank's customers, including free transfers between cards of other banks, a bank loan in 3 minutes, deposits, payments, and much more. In the first half of 2023, the share of online transactions to the total structure of non-cash transactions amounted to 73.5% in terms of number and 85.8% in terms of volume. Every day, in average of 21.3 million transactions were carried out through digital banking for a total of 297.7 billion tenge. In 2020, Kazakhstan entered the top 25 countries in the world in terms of ease of doing business. And in 2022, in the top 30 countries in the world in terms of the development of e-government. How banking is changing in Kazakhstan? I will focus for some key trends. First trend, mobile banking becomes ecosystems. The bank's application is the main and the most effective platform for the implementation of new services. 86% of Kazakhstan residents are active users of mobile banking, and they, in turn, attach more than 19,000 new digital customers every day. Next trend, the number of banks of branches is decreasing. The trend logically follows from the previous one. Taking into account the needs of customers, banks are switching to the development of digital infrastructure, reducing their offline presence. And if in 2020, Kazakh banks had 1,781 branches, then in 2022, there were only 1,500 170. Next trend, the number of fintech startups is growing. A striking example is the Kazakh-Russian Taipei Pay service, graded in 2019. This is a payment services the convenience of social network and the financial transaction. Next trend, banking as a services, BaaS. BaaS technology means the banks provide access to the infrastructure, to the companies. They, in turn, get the opportunity of integrate banking services into their services. For example, marketplace offer users to buy a product on credit in installments. Next trend, neobanking. Banks that exist exclusively in the online space, they're becoming more and more popular. In the West, these are, for example, Revolut and Robinhood. In the CIS countries, Tinkoff, Model Bank, Tochka Bank, and others. Neobanks has developed according to a different financial model. They are fintech shells that complement conventional banks. The first such project in Kazakhstan, the Neobank Simply, launched by Beeline in June 2021. Next, trends, investment products. Interest in Kazakhstan is at an embryonic stage. Out of 100 people, only one invested in the stock market. However, banks are lending government services designed to help novice investors and expect future and the freedom finance. Further growth in interest in this topic, Jusan Bank, Halyk Bank, Forte Bank, BCC, etc. What's next? The development of finance in Kazakhstan in general in the with global trends. Banks focus on partnership with digital companies and the creation of ecosystems. Services are becoming more personalized and allow you to cover more needs, financial and non-financial, in a single applications. Banking services can be expected to expand the segment of lifestyle services and educational initiatives that allow users to study various aspects of integration with finance in accessible form. The number of fintech startups in the local markets is growing, which means that the rapid growth of the market will not be long in coming. And dear participants, as you know, Kazakhstan has been researching and implementing its digital currency, the digital tenge, since the beginning of 2021. The project is scheduled until the end of 2025. And so, quite recently, of November 15, on the day of the 13th anniversary of the national currency of the tenge, the National Bank of Kazakhstan, together with the National Payments Corporation, spoke about the preliminary results of the first phase of the project of the introduction of the digital tenge. The new form of the national currency has a number of unique properties: programmability, technological capabilities for marking payments at the international level, and the executive smart contracts, and in the future, payments without access to the internet. In conclusion, let me once again with successful and fruitful work of FinTech Summit Istanbul 2023 and its participants and guests, new useful acquaintances and knowledge in the hospitable and fairly land on Turkey. Thank you for your attention.